What's good, YouTube? Back with another video, man. And, hey, we got a banger, bro. We got a banger. But before we get into the video, though, how y'all feel about Kendrick Lamar doing this Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans? It's in New Orleans, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that's some bullshit, and I feel like that's a slap in the face to every Louisiana hip hop legend, bro. Cause to be honest, the NFL is all about making money, capitalizing off of. Let's just be frank, bro. Most of the NFL players are black, so they want to capitalize off the backs of black folks, bro. It's we've been seeing it since Colin Kaepernick kneeled, since you know the NFL is just not for black people at all. And I feel like with the Super Bowl being in New Orleans and with Kendrick Lamar having all this like newfound fame, I ain't gonna say newfound fame, but it's like, bro, that this song, Not Like Us with Drake, that shit took him all the way like to a whole nother level, bro. That song is the biggest song of the year. I don't give a fuck. This song is the best song of the year. Hottest song of the year. But it's a diss song. It is bringing two black male artists against each other. Now having the Super Bowl in New Orleans, I don't see how you don't have Lil Wayne headline. I just don't see. Maybe I could be wrong. But I just don't see how the Super Bowl can be in New Orleans and you don't have Lil Wayne, arguably the best rapper of all time, not headlining the Super Bowl show. I just don't see it. But, we got the Pop the Balloon of Fine Love with Arlette Amuli. We got the season 2 reunion, man. It dropped today, 6 hours ago. Now, I love her channel. I ain't gonna lie. I love Arlette Amuli. I feel like the intentions with the people on the show are genuine. They coming on here to find matches. And we're finna react. It's the season 2 reunion. Let's check it out.
We need a small business loan fast.
I got this. Lone Falcon!
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here today with the season 2 reunion. Make some noise, y'all! Yes, we made it through another 10 episodes. So that was episode 11 through 20. Okay, and y'all all were a big part of it. So big up yourself, okay? Y'all did great. So obviously, before we start getting into all these juicy topics, I know y'all are ready. Look, Chanel said, oh yeah, girl, yes. So before we get into all these juicy topics, great discussions, whatever we're gonna get into, I do wanna go ahead and bring out my amazing husband, the producer of this show, our very own BM.
Welcome to Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arlette and Mully, Season 2 reunion. Yes. That is 20 consistent episodes. It's a big achievement, so we're here now.
I know. I ain't gonna lie. Before he even say what he want to say, bro, like, if y'all haven't subscribed to her, bro, please check out, bro, Arlette Mully, bro. Please check out her channel, bro. She do the Pop the Balloon or Find Love. I've watched every single episode. She has a little bit over 500K subscribers as I'm making this video. She consistently uploads every week. She consistently hits 1 million views on every Pop the Balloon episode. And like she just said, she did like 20 episodes already. So I'm just proud of the content that they're making, because bruh, you see so many YouTubers like just spamming the same shit, 20v1s, all this shit. This shit is genuine, bro. All these people they brought together from all around the United States trying to find love, and she actually got somebody engaged. Like these two people right here, they're actually engaged. He proposed to her on the what they call it, the catch up episode. So everybody who matched, she tried to do like little catch up episodes as well. And I feel like it's very inspiring for Black love. Like it's very inspiring for somebody who wants to find a genuine connection and somebody who's on the same page as them. That's why I really, really, really want y'all to check her out, bro. I see big things. I ain't gonna lie. I see big things for them. I see big things for this platform that she put together. I see a TV show in the future. I ain't gonna lie. Like a real TV show. I see that for them. Talk show, podcast, whatever. But I see a lot of people be knowing who she is in the future. So I just wanted to say that before they get into the actual reunion.
First thing first, I want to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with everything that we have. Amen. I will not be shy about praising his name. He is the way of life. Yes. Next, I want to thank obviously my wife. Wonderful host. She's been absolutely amazing. She's just every single episode she's
a great
shining.
Host, bro.
She does a fantastic job at everything that she does. So I want to give a big round of applause for her once again.
Beautiful soul, bro. A beautiful soul.
I also want to thank all of our supporters, everyone that supports us, everyone that comes on the show to try to find love, everyone that watches us and shares our videos. We thank you. We only focus on people who support us. Amen. Mm-hmm. Next up, I also want to say that we do have a podcast out right now. Head over to my channel where you can watch exclusive interviews. I will be putting out some exclusive behind the scenes footages as well. So make sure you're logged onto both channels. Both of these channels will be working together. So make sure you are subscribed to both channels so that you do not miss out on any content. Mm-hmm. Remember that. If you don't want to miss out on any content, make sure you subscribe to both channels. Now, I think it's time to get into it. Who's ready for season 2 reunion?
All right, so to go ahead and kick off this reunion, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the amazing moments that happened.
My name is James with James Gourmet Pies.
You kind of look like Coming to America right now.
I do have a rotation, but it's...
I
see you used to dealing with peasants, so you don't know when you see a king.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, it's because he's the police.
Your first one is given. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
You look like something that I might go, out back and take myself up top to. So I didn't know.
What is that?
You look like a porn star or something like that.
What makes you wake up every day and want to do what you do?
My cat.
You who?
My cat. That is who makes me happy.
I think Glorilla's beautiful.
I'm dark skinned. I think more like Kelly Rowland, but I appreciate the compliment.
They should have had him. I ain't gonna lie. They should have had bro right here. If y'all watch the last episode, they should have had bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He was too intellectual, like, and I think he did end up matching though. No, he didn't. He didn't end up matching. But I'm saying, if y'all watch the last episode, y'all know that bro right here, he's just on a whole different. They couldn't keep up with him mentally. They couldn't keep up with him.
Gracias. Okay, so that was, like we saw, it was a great season. Thank you all, first of all, for coming on, and thank you all for being here today as well. To go ahead and kick it off, as we saw in episode 12, there was someone who was just the king of marketing. Okay? I think we all kind of know who we're talking about over here. Every time we got to him, we were like, man, he's about to put himself on. So just to kind of go ahead and take a recap, let's go ahead and see what this man's journey was like on his episode.
My name is James with James Gourmet Pies. James with James Gourmet Pies. I'm James with James Gourmet Pies, 37.
Okay, let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is James Gourmet Pies. Facebook, Instagram, check me out. James Gourmet Pies, 37. James Gourmet Pies, 37. James Gourmet Pies, 37.
Okay, so James.
Yes,
every
ma'am.
single time I said, man, what's your name and age? What's your name and age? You always got to throw in James Gourmet Pies.
Got to. Got to. And let me tell you why, right? If you have a dream or a goal, I think that you should always put yourself out there.
Okay.
Even the Bible says, like, if I give you a talent and you waste it, go to hell. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm the best at what I do, and that's how I introduce myself. I don't care who I'm talking to. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody need to have a 30-second commercial.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to think about it. Like, it used to cost millions to advertise on TV, and now.
So speaking on that, so did you come on the show like trying to find a match, or you're like, you know what, I'm gonna come on there and just put my business out there? Was that the goal?
Definitely. I was really looking for something serious.
Okay.
And
I was like,
everybody,
where are we going with this? Tell us something.
In the comment section, they've been coming at my top. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just here for promotion. And that was not it. I would say the very first contestant, Driva, she was one that I would have taken like very serious. You know what I mean? Like, I was feeling her. If you go and watch the whole thing all over again, like, that was one that I was like, this could be serious. You know what I mean? But then she was like, well, I don't like dudes with kids or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, everybody was amazing. Everybody was beautiful. But I'm saying, like, for me to be serious, that she would have been the one.
She would have been the one.
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as like everyone else, when you watched that episode, what did you guys think of James? Like, what did you guys believe that he was there for love, or you guys feel like he was there just to market himself?
Both.
I feel like I needed to taste one of his pies expeditiously.
That's what I wanted to do. I was just like, I want to try these pies.
Okay.
So even though the intent was not for him to advertise, it definitely was.
He made it ring a bell.
Yeah.
So I
ain't gonna lie, bro. You can promote yourself and still like, cause what if a girl came up there and she love niggas who bake? Oh my mama, you in there? You in there? What if a girl came up there and was like, I love niggas who bake pies? And you be like, oh, I'm James with Gourmet Pie. It's a match made in heaven. Don't downplay yourself, fellas. If it's something God gave you a gift, man, run with it.
Question for James. So James, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. If I want a pie, do you ship your pies?
I ship them nationwide, but I just want people to know that you can rub your stomach and tap your head at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, James, the shipping was like $50, right? So
I'm working on that.
Okay.
Stay tuned. I promise. Stay tuned. It's going to be cheaper than
It's
that.
a black-owned
right
business.
Now it is a little expensive. I don't make nothing off shipping, but I was definitely here to find something real, and it just didn't work out in my favor.
Okay, good.
So
good.
James, are you willing to go on again in the reverse position? Pause. No Diddy.
We're going to have that conversation. We can have that conversation. You know what I mean? Word.
I gotta say real quick for James pies, those pies is fire.
Hey,
They are.
Really good.
Thank you.
Those pies are really
Melt in
good.
your
We
mouth.
got some samples. James brought us some samples. Okay, they were pretty tasty.
Tastes like your granny made them.
Oh God.
Okay,
See,
so
bruh,
James-
this is what I like, bruh. Black people supporting each other. Black people supporting each other. Not on no bullshit, bro. Come on, bro. Why can't we do this in our community? Why is it not more channels like this where it's not promoting bullshit? No Love Mar, Round with the Sauce, that nigga Mike. Like, why you promoting all these Cash App scams? All this shit. And I don't mean to put them like at the forefront, but that's what I see. That's what I see, fellas. So I gotta call them out. Cause I see genuine channels right here. And I see genuine people linking up. And I see genuine people trying to find love. You gotta salute that. Why is all the bullshit on my feed? I want to see this. This is what I want to see.
Actually brought up Driva, who was on your episode. Driva, when you came out, unfortunately, you didn't find a match either. And one of the main reasons that people ended up hopping on you was something kind of a little silly when we look back at it. But I mean, I guess at the time it was a big deal. But let's go ahead and see what it was that everyone ended up popping on.
Hi, I'm Driva.
Driva, okay, how old are you?
I'm above 30.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. How old did you say you were?
33.
33? Okay, yeah. How old did you say you were?
36.
36?
How old are you?
Above 30.
Above 30?
Mm-hmm.
You're not confident in it?
I'm waiting for my husband to have a kid.
Okay.
Because I didn't tell my age, y'all.
Yeah.
Look, Braylon already ready to interject. Yeah,
You playing games. What you playing for?
Okay, so Drivas, it seemed like you focused a lot on the men's age, but then when it came to you, you were like above 30, like you didn't want to disclose yours at all. You kind of explained it a little bit, but do you want to kind of get into it?
You know what, y'all? I'm so sorry. If I could go back, I would just go ahead and tell the age. I didn't know that it was gonna be a big thing. My bad. Like, if I could go back in time, y'all, I would just say my age, because I didn't know it was gonna be a big thing like that.
So how old are you?
35, y'all. 35.
She ain't that
I am
old.
35.
You can't come on a show like this disclosing information. Do you got kids? Maybe. Like,
I didn't
what?
say that.
I know,
I didn't
I'm just
say.
saying. Just,
Yeah.
35.
Thank you. Thank you.
Big love.
Thank you. If I ever do anything like this again, I will just disclose it all.
Because you mentioned on the show is because of like brand deals or something along those lines. Like,
Yeah.
So the brands wouldn't have taken you if you were a
Okay.
certain age, or what is it?
So I want to get into acting also, and I really kind of y'all know how like Carly Red, like if you look her up, you can't find her age. People like are like guessing about stuff like that, and certain celebrities lie about their age. Like I heard Beyonce isn't really the age that's on Google. I'm just saying. So
I'm a Beehive.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I was
Beyonce
just about to say, yo.
Don't attack me. Don't
She
attack me. Don't
42.
attack me.
What's
Don't
going
attack
on
me.
with
Hey,
you?
that's my girl.
Don't
That's the
attack me. Don't attack
queen.
me.
You
But
can't-
like, I just really didn't want it all the way out there. But hell, it's hell. The internet bullied me. 35.
You're still
Damn.
young. I mean, you're
Damn.
still young.
But yeah.
Back in 2022, I lost two very important people in my life. Big figures. It really wasn't until February.
But yeah.
And I'll say for me, like, I didn't care what age you were. You know what I mean? Like, you could have been 55. You wearing it well. Like,
Nigga,
you know what
Jay,
I
I like that. That's the sauce right there.
Word. So I'ma
Look,
come in her
James trying to get his
defense on
balloon unpopped real quick.
Somebody bring me another balloon.
So I have a question.
Go ahead, Braylon.
So now, what's your name again? I'm sorry.
Driva.
Driva. Now that you done tasted James' pies. Yeah.
Well, I want to give it a try. Yeah, we can do that, James. We can link tomorrow.
My mama.
Yeah, what she said?
She said her and James could link tomorrow.
So
Come on now.
Brian, we can link tomorrow too. No,
Hold on.
So, my individual balloon now, she talking about linking up.
But Driva, I want to talk about something. I wanted you to stand on your age, right? Because it really doesn't matter how old you are. We don't care about that, right? But that's something important for a man to know when we dating and we're asking these particular questions. So it doesn't really matter if you're 35. You could be 45. If we want to get at you, we going to get at you.
No question.
And you look good.
Period.
Thank you.
See? But you already took it back. You said, when I come back, I'm going to say my age.
Stand on that age.
Yes.
Stand on that age.
That's crazy. Quarter to night. Stand on that age.
Okay, all right. Well, our next person we're going to talk about also got a lot of comments. A lot of people were saying like, oh, this girl has no self-confidence. She keeps popping on assumptions, this, that, and the third. Let's take a look at who that could have possibly been.
I didn't mean to pop it. But
Oh, you didn't mean to pop it?
no, I have arthritis. Like, my hands are bad. And, like,
Oh.
it accidentally literally just popped. But I feel like you probably want a girl that's more, like, clean.
Why you
cut.
assuming that? Why you assuming?
And I'm just...
He like, why you assuming? I like hoes too. Why you assuming I'm a good guy? I like freaks. Damn. We could have had fun. Fuck.
I already know you're not going to like it. But my last relationship was New Year's, January. So that's just...
So you popped because you assumed that I wasn't gonna like it?
Yeah, because it's so recent, and the other women, it's been a couple years, and
Nah, that ain't no
you know
reason.
the healing process. I'm not the best cook,
Okay.
and I dated a real estate agent before, and it just kind of clashed because I work more in entertainment music industry.
Okay, Zola. So after looking back, at your time on Pop the Balloon, I don't know if you were able to see any of the comments, but a lot of the viewers were like, why did she come on the show if, all she was going to do is pop on people based off of her own assumptions? No one ever said this, but she was popping on them. Like, were you able to see that when you went back and watched it, or what were your thoughts on that?
I got thousands of messages, emails. I mean, positive and negative. I just try to focus on the light and positive side of things, and it was so much comments on everything, not just that, the insecurity, just me, being a stripper and maybe not. Sometimes I regret saying that I was a stripper because it's just I know what comes with it. So people just think oh, you're a stripper part-time, so how are you looking for love? How are you even a woman of God? It's just all these things. No, I'm still a woman of God, and I
ain't gonna lie. Woman of God and a stripper is crazy. I ain't judging nobody, cause we all sin and fall short of the glory. That's in the Bible. But to say you're a woman of God and then proceed to say that you're a stripper, it's kind of contradicting. But how do y'all feel about that?
love and things like that, but it's just overwhelming, all the messages. Oh.
So I have a question. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say right now.
Yeah. Do you feel like your job is keeping you single? Like, do you get in your head about it? Like, is that something that prevents you from putting yourself out there, do you feel like?
No, like when I'm every day I'm working in the music industry. I'm in the studio. I'm around celebrities every day. Like, I'm really working in the entertainment industry. So what I mean by entertainment industry is music, modeling, and acting.
Okay.
And being a boss that I am, and like a woman of God. The stripping that's just a 9-to-5 side hustle to me. Once
I ain't gonna lie, bro. No. I'm getting a vibe from her that's just not it, bro. No. What is she talking about? She's just a walking. Everything she's saying is a contradiction, bro. You saying you in the studio, you this, like, come on, bro. But you stripping. You're a whore. Just say it. Just say you're a whore. Come on. Like, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
once in a
Come
blue
on.
moon. That's not my life.
Okay.
You know, so it's just
Hold on. I done caught her. She's lying. Listen carefully.
and being a boss that I am, and like a woman of God. The stripping that's just a 9-to-5 side hustle to me once in a while, once in a blue moon. That's not my life.
How is a 9 to 5 a side hustle every blue moon? Who go to their 9 to 5 every blue moon? What? A 9 to 5 pay the bills. What are you talking about? Music should be the side hustle. If you saying stripping is your 9 to 5, that's not a side hustle, baby. I'm sorry. That's paying your bills. I'm sorry. You're lying.
Okay.
You know, so it's just I
respect
know.
your transparency on that because you didn't have to say that.
Exactly.
So when
That's
you come
why
in
I'm
looking for
like-
love, you're putting that transparency out there, you're putting that truth out there and hoping the man accept that. So I respect that.
It's like I want to be honest and genuine and open about all areas of my life. But that's not my life. Like when I'm going to events and I'm networking with people, I don't say, "Oh, I'm a stripper." When I grow up, I want to be a stripper. No.
You
Like-
said that's a 9 to 5 side hustle.
Yes, like that's
8
just
hours.
a job to me. Like I haven't been in the club for like 2 months now. Like that's once in a while here and there, you know? But every day my life is music, creating. Like I go to church every Sunday, you know?
She
But that's probably
lying.
hard to believe just because I said that. But the first thing that I said, if you watch the show, the first thing I said is, I'm a recording artist. That's my life.
What a music. Somebody go to her Instagram. I bet it's ass. I bet the first post is some ass. It ain't no music. Somebody go, what's her Instagram? I'll put that shit up right now. Somebody go to her Instagram, bro. Somebody go to her Instagram. I bet the first post is some ass, bro. She ain't got no music. Oh, bro, you can't make this shit up, bro. I swear to God.
Like I just dropped a song with Casey Veggies. Like
I don't think it's hard to believe that you go to church and you're a dancer. I think as a woman, you got to do what you got to do to still provide. And who is anybody to judge you for building an income?
Another hoe talking.
Has
We got
flexible
2
phone plans
hoes.
that keep your family
2
safe and
hoes.
connected. There are plans for any budget, and you'll
The fact that that doesn't define who you are. It just,
but it's just
it
like
just
I
provides.
get it. Like I get it because I'm being realistic with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, like all, the lineup of men. You know that were truck drivers and this and that. I'm just being realistic and genuine because I was that hypocrite. I wasn't a stripper my whole life.
Bro, you can't react being a truck driver to a fucking stripper. Bro, bring back slut shaming. We failed as a country when niggas can't slut shame no more. Cause you don't have to do that. That's just like saying condoning a nigga who sell drugs because he in the hood, he broke. He need to find a way out. It's other ways out. And you got this girl right here condoning and shit saying, women gotta do what we gotta do. She making a way. You don't have to do it that way. You don't. That's your choice. Just like niggas ain't gotta sell drugs to make a living. Go do some other shit. You wanted to make it easy. You want to be a whore. Just say it. Just say it. Stop beating around the bush. Bring back slut shaming. Because they're not making sense. These two women right here are not making sense. Logically, you're not making sense. Based off what you said.
Like I started very late in my life, probably like 27 years old, 28 years old.
But the work
You know?
that you do does kind of define who you are. Just like if you find out.
No, it don't. It
me
don't. But
finish,
I will
please. Yes,
say,
it
like,
do.
it gave
Let
me
me-
the confidence.
let me
You
finish.
definitely have to be confident to just be in the music industry, to perform, to do all these things. You got to have some level of confidence.
I get it, but we're talking
You know?
about your the
People just focused on that, and I really wish they didn't focus on that. 'Cause
That's a
it's
big
just like,
part.
I'm more than a pretty face. I'm more than just some stripper. That's just some job to me.
It's kind of hard to not to
That's
focus on
not-
that, because if I'm a man and I'm looking for love, I wouldn't
Then
want
take
a
me out
woman.
of it. Like that. Hey, that would be great if I could have a man.
Take
that's
yourself,
Quick.
take yourself out of it. Why? I'm not your fucking daddy. Why do I have to take you out of a lifestyle? Create your own lifestyle. You're fucking grown. Like, I don't get that shit. And I'm sorry, I'm pausing the video like crazy. We probably fucking 40 minutes in right now. But I'm just saying, like, bro, take yourself. Stop looking for a man to come save you. It's not gonna happen. If you're lucky, it might. Cause it's some genuine dudes out here who want to take you out of, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna run into a manipulator. You're gonna run into somebody who just wants you for your body, or just wants you cause you look good. They're not gonna take you serious on that type of level, baby. I'm telling you. If you're watching this video, girl, get it on your own. Don't rely on no man to take you out no type of lifestyle. You have all the tools to do it yourself. We're in 2024. Most women make more than men. You have all the tools yourself. Stop looking for somebody to come save you, bro. It's not happening. I'm telling you, it's not happening like that. It's not.
Take me out of that.
Yeah, so as far as that stripping thing, you know, a little traumatized. But no, I would say being
And I'm
honest about it.
traumatized as well.
Trust
Just
me,
being
we
a
going
black
through the same
woman
thing.
in the industry, music
Now she playing the
industry, and what
victim.
I've been through.
Watch how she
I
played
get
the
it,
victim.
the entertainment business, trust me. But what I'm saying, is this: the fact that you are honest about it, as long as you have to lead with that. You know what I mean? I know you're saying like, oh, I did it 2 months ago, whatever the case is. But when you talk to someone, they're gonna feel like it's right now. You know what I mean? So as long as you're transparent and
And
letting
that's why I popped my balloon, because being realistic, most likely I'm
So
gonna
why
work
even
with
go
a
on
guy
the show?
that's working in the entertainment industry. So
Why
when
even
I
go
say
on the show?
entertainment, I'm not saying male porn star, male stripper. No,
Well, I
music
was-
industry, sports. They're most likely gonna understand me more.
But you're
because
saying-
it goes hand in hand. Like
No, I get what you're saying with that, but
Cardi
just-
B, like I look up to that.
You're saying, but that's why you popped your balloon. But it's almost, I won't say like a coward way, but you popped your balloon with the preconceived notion that yours is going to get popped instead of allowing it to see what's going to happen. It's
either
like you
if they
shooting yourself in the foot
it doesn't
before it
matter
even
if
starts.
the balloon got popped or not. I'm not gonna go on a date because I didn't feel a deep connection with anybody.
How you feel a deep
And-
connection in 30 seconds?
Okay, like not even that. The physical attraction wasn't there. You know, I'm just going off like women intuition.
But what
Feel
I'm
me?
saying,
Like,
doesn't it
I
feel,
just-
isn't it like a shot
I
in the
don't
foot?
see
You're like not
maybe
even trying.
one date. Yeah, sure, you know, but I can't see further than that. And I'm 31 years old, And just based off experience, you know, dating guys that are outside of the entertainment industry, they try to change me or they try to judge me like what you're doing right now.
That's the preconceived notion. No, we're not judging you at all. We're just bringing to light on what men think and what a lot of men
And
saw
that's
you
why
as.
like the
But not all
entertainment
men
industry
think like
is
that.
gonna be more
The majority.
understanding.
But not
and I'm
all.
more
Not
comfortable
all
with
men.
that.
Yeah, but the thing is that you guys
Exactly.
don't know how men think because you're
It's
not a
not
man.
even
You're not a man. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They're not men, bro. They're not men. You can't tell me how a man think. You can't tell me how a man's supposed to act. You're not a fucking man. Bro, these niggas, they're preaching. They're cooking, bro. They're cooking.
Though, to be honest, y'all simple men.
Again, you
and
don't-
there's women that dance in the strip club and they find a whole husband. There's like
Those
artists like Cash
outliers-
Doll in the entertainment
They're
industry.
outliers in
Bruh. I'm trying to see how I can say this shit like nice. This is the same way they say you got a couple black millionaires, you got a couple black billionaires, but what is that doing for black people as a whole? You saying a couple strippers find a dream husband. That's not the reality for all strippers. So you actually contradicting yourself. Cause you'll say, oh well, all men don't think like that. There are some men who will take a strip out of the club. Yes, there is. But the majority of women who strippers, men not gonna take them serious. They're not. They're not. They're not. Even though some women, they might get the husband in a dream life. But that's not all strippers. And the stigmatism on strippers is, it's who wants to deal with that? Just how motherfuckers would be like, oh, a couple we got LeBron, we got Oprah, we got Tyler Perry. That's a couple black people, bro. How many black people are broke? How many black people don't have money? How many black people are living paycheck to paycheck? But you telling me LeBron rich, Oprah rich. I don't give a fuck about them niggas.
She find her a partner.
There's so
Honey,
many
don't
women
let nobody
in this
define
industry
you or
that
judge you.
they're not even
Do what you
open
gotta
about
do.
it. Are you crazy? Most of these women are married. They're in relationships. They're going to college. You know, I just hate that people assume like, oh, you're a stripper, so you're not smart. I get it because I was that hypocrite. In my younger days, I never smoked. I never drank. I was the hypocrite that was saying, oh, I would never dance. Like, that's degrading to women. Like, but you just can never say never. Like, you just never know how life is going to turn out for you for any situation. So, like, I get it. But I'm being realistic and I'm letting those guys off easy.
Yeah,
We're not going to work out.
Dorian, go ahead. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, I respect the naked hustle. Let's be honest, most of the people that, women that are, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people that are in church or things are reformed, you know what? As far as how I feel about it, I feel like you might have been projecting a little bit. I think you need to stand on business about what you do and why you do it for yourself, first of all. And then you should use it as a testimony for other young girls that are growing into women. You could be a testimony for somebody, but don't let any man make you feel bad about what you do and why you do it, because you know why you do it.
Because it's not my life.
Exactly.
My life is
when I met you, you're very
working in
humble.
music.
You're very humble. You're very beautiful, and you're very sweet. I didn't even know you were a dancer. So next
Exactly, because
time,
I don't go out there, hey, I'm a stripper, nice to meet you. No, I'm a recording artist, nice to meet you. Like I really work in this music industry.
They
and
look
people
at it
just
in a
wanna-
negative way. They look at
It's
it in a negative
annoying.
way. I look at it in a positive way. Like I said, if you look in the Bible, I don't know exactly which book of the Bible was, but I could have sworn the lady that touched Jesus' cloak. Y'all know what I'm talking about, was a prostitute. I don't know. I'm not saying you're a prostitute, but what I'm saying is that you can use it as
And that's like another thing.
Yeah.
There's different levels to
To
this.
things.
There's strippers, there's prostitutes, there's escorts. No, I'm just a stripper here and
Are you
there.
ashamed of it?
This is not every day.
Are you ashamed of it?
No, I'm not ashamed of it. It's just, it's not my life. Like, I just see it as
Then
it's
why are
just
you doing
here
it?
and there.
All right,
my
let's-
life
let's
is
go ahead and
music.
let's go ahead and move on to our next topic then. So,
Why would you do it?
Ready?
Why would you do it?
Everything,
It's not your life.
Braylon, during your episode, seems like you had a lot to say, you know, and some of the things you said caused a lot of controversy. You know, the comments were going crazy on you. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of your clips. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
Initially, I thought that she was beautiful, but it was too much weave. The toes hanging off the shoes for me. So yeah, I just,
On my mama. And they zoomed in. They zoomed in on that motherfucker. That bitch hanging. Like, that bitch hanging. What you want me to do? They still getting sucked. But I'm saying, what you want me to do? That motherfucker hanging
the
out.
toes like she gripping the side of the
It's
shoe.
gripping the side of the shoe.
Kid, I like to smile.
Thank you.
It's the hair, man. It's too much weave. It's a lot going on. She said she was from Kenya, and I get a lot of scam calls, and I just don't want to be dealing
Them
with that.
Nigerians be scamming on my mama. I would have popped too, bro. Just being real. Them African niggas be scamming. Them niggas got Gucci, Louis V. They dripped out. I would have.
And that's the
He ain't wrong.
accent. I feel like I'm gonna be saying, "Huh? What you say?"
Okay. All right. So, Braylon, stomping on the balloon. What was that about?
That's how I felt.
We gave you pics. Was that not good enough?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Stomping on the balloon.
Yeah,
Like you stomped on
I
it.
had to stand on business.
Wow.
Yeah.
At 37,
Okay.
stomping on balloons.
That's what I
It's
want
clown
to do.
activity, man.
You said what?
It's clown activity.
Hey, you 50 and you on the show. That's clown activity. But you know, we
Guess
all
what?
trying to
Guess
we
what,
all
though?
trying to have a good time.
But guess what though? I don't look 40.
I don't mad at it, man.
You heard me? And I got all my hair. Take the hat off.
I don't.
Ooh, ooh. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, I had looking like Mr. Potato Head. I ain't gonna cap. You should put that bitch back on. Fuck. We blind in this bitch. Put the hat on. Put it on.
You said
know
he was
what?
hat fishing, huh?
I'm half, but you got a spray on hairline, my boy. You don't want to do that with me. That's one thing you don't want to do. With
He mad
joke
because he
around
don't
with
have
me,
no
shorty.
hair. I got the hair.
Well,
Hold on. Nobody can say anything if he got a size 22 waistline. You a grown ass man, my boy. Don't do that with me.
22 waistline.
Okay? Yes, that's what you got on. That's one thing you don't want to do with me. You got them skinny small jeans on. Stay in your lane, my boy. Now
What
keep
lane is
going.
that? What you talking about? Stay in your lane. I got my
Stay in
own
your
lane. I'm carving it.
Skinny small jeans. Be easy.
I'm top tier. You bottom tier.
I just want to say, you sat here to most
sorry,
of
go ahead, I'm
those
sorry.
women, and you were telling those women that they had too much weave.
Yeah.
But you've been sitting here on my girl since she been here,
I've been
and the
ta-
hair is the same.
I've been talking to her.
Oh, okay, I'm just
Just like
wondering.
I've been
I'm confused.
just like I've been talking to all the other women.
You got a crush on me?
when I
been
was on
on
there.
So, Braylon, are you typically, you know, that straightforward with people in like person when you meet them? Like, you'll tell them like, "Ooh, I'm not gonna talk to you because your toes hanging off," and like.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. I just won't talk to them. But we on a show,
Right.
and they come out, and you guys asking us for our opinion. You know, and and to be honest with you, this stuff is about clicks.
No, it's not.
I mean, okay, in a sense.
For you, it is.
We want, okay. We looking for the clicks. We looking for the honesty. You know, I wanted to stand out in a sense, but I definitely wanted to be honest on how I felt, though.
Okay.
You know,
I ain't gonna lie, bruh, clown, bruh, like he wasn't on there for looking for a genuine match. He was trying to say whatever he can say to get the most clicks or whatever. Because he just said it. That's what he said. I mean, it is what it is. Probably won't see him anymore. You know, because it doesn't seem genuine. You feel me?
Roles are reversed, and the women are judging us in a sense. All the guys can understand that. You know, they tell us one thing is that our height. Pretty sure you can understand that, young man. You know, it's our height. We can't change that. But a woman can change about how she wears her hair. And I can change about, I can feel how I want to feel if I like this woman or if I don't like this woman. And we only get 20 seconds with them. So it's not enough for me to be like, well, you know, even though she wears weave, I still like her, what's inside of her and things of that nature. No, we just going off the physical. And if the physical doesn't attract me, then I have to say, because you tell us what to say. You know?
Oh, I do not tell you what to say.
So can I ask a question?
Those words came out of your own mouth. I simply ask a question.
I'm like, can I ask a question? What are you looking for? What's your type?
He need a man weave.
So, okay, Braylon. So you said.
He need a man weave.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. So, Braylon, you said you
Like,
came
because you
on.
don't-
Guys, please hold on 1 second.
No, respectfully.
So, you're saying it's for clicks. So, are you saying you came on just to get a viral moment?
No,
Is
I'm sorry, I misspoke when I said that.
Okay.
I meant to say like it's you want to be different in some ways and things of that nature.
Okay.
So this is how Ohio gets down?
Not at all. Shout out to Ohio.
Cleveland.
What's your type, though? I would love to know. I want to know.
I love
to cut people down to be different, though.
No, we wanted to be honest. I've seen many episodes of this show. And like I said, the first thing that a woman would say is talk about a man's height and things of that nature. And it's like, yo, we can't do anything about our height.
But what
See
are
why
you
it was
doing in that
nice?
moment? It's your moment. He was
Yes,
prejudging
and I'm being
you
honest
guys.
about my moment. If I don't like the weave, that's what I don't like.
So what do you like?
I like a natural woman. I love a natural woman. I love someone that's soft. I love a woman that basks in her femininity. I love a woman that loves to cook. And I love a woman who likes to love on me.
Let's dive into the 8 features that make Vibe the ultimate TV advertising platform, all in under 60 seconds. Wide reach.
I'm gonna catch him though. Cause what did he just say? Besides the weave is physical. What did he just say? Besides the weave that is physical. Cause he just said you got 20 seconds. Everything gotta be physical. So he like girls with natural hair, that's it. I don't know. That he not making sense for real. He making sense, but he really not. Because what he's saying is it was the physical attraction, right? But the only thing he said physical was the hair. He said, I like a girl that love on me, know how to cook, etc. So how does a woman's physical feature say that she knows how to cook and that she'll love on you? I just don't understand.
Like what likes me. And I'm used to women like my grandmother, my mom. They didn't wear weave and things like that.
Okay, look. They didn't have weave back in your granny days. We're talking about look.
I'm saying.
Let's stay on looks here.
Yeah, that's what.
Exactly. He's not talking about looks.
Okay, we all can cook. I mean, we better know how to cook. We gotta eat. What's your look type?
I can't. It's not a certain look.
It has to be because you're popping on weave.
I say that I don't like weave.
But we love to wear weave, honey.
Yes, and y'all wear weave for each other. Y'all don't wear weave for us. I guarantee you, probably if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weave. But we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake. He is real.
I ain't gonna lie. He preaching right there. Me personally, I don't like all that weave, that like I don't like that. Like, just be yourself. Be yourself. And if I like you, I like you. Just be yourself. Like, natural hairstyles, like, I love it. Just be you. Who a ponytail to the back. Just wake up in the morning, brush your hair, make it cute, do your little edges, put your ponytail in the back. I love it. I love it. I'm not a fan of weave. I'm not. I'm just me personally. But I ain't gonna lie. What he said right there, girls do that shit in competition of they self. Y'all are in competition of yourselves. I agree with him on that. I do.
Delusional.
That's real.
That is so.
I'm sorry.
We wear it.
Hey, if the brothers up here don't step up and say nothing, y'all better not.
We wear it for ourselves.
There's nothing wrong with weed.
We just like to have fun.
It's not like, I mean, some dudes just don't care. Like, if you get your hair done, it's not really for us. We don't. It doesn't. It's not a make or break thing for a lot of.
You saying this? We like to have fun. Y'all doing it for y'all. It's not. It's not for us.
For ourselves, not to be in competition.
Yeah,
It's for y'all.
Do you put on a chain to be in competition with another man?
No. Anybody? No.
Okay,
No.
yeah. So that's not how it is for how we choose to wear our hair and nails. It's not competition.
We talking about hair. We talking about.
Yeah, but that's for us. That's not in competition.
And she's asked me, what do I
Bruh.
like?
How they responded to what he's saying, you can tell that he's right. Like, just off how they responded, you can tell he's right. Like, I don't give a fuck what they say. They're in competition with other women. Women do not like women. Like, what? Bro, do you know how many female friends I have that they be like, I don't get along with girls. I like having more friend dudes than girlfriends. Like, what? So now y'all ain't in competition? But girls do not like girls. It's rare to find girls that's in a tight friend group who don't argue, who like go out all the time, who just tight. I'm telling you, that's rare. Cause most girls say they lonely. They don't have friends. Because girls do not like girls. They don't. That's just what it is. They're in competition with other girls. They talk shit about other girls. That's what they do. And based off how they reacted to what he said, a hit dog gon' holler. A hit dog gon' holler. And all the motherfucking girls was some hit dogs. Cause they went to yapping when he said that.
I have a right to have.
You do.
My,
Very true.
You
Yeah,
do.
but you could have kept the part when you said
You
that
said we
did
do
some
it for competition.
That's where you
Yeah.
crossed the line.
You ladies do it for yourself. Y'all don't
When
do
y'all
it.
get your hair done, who's the first one to compliment you on your hair? Another woman, right? Most likely.
My daddy.
Right.
Hey, I'm
Okay,
just-
so
I'm
we're
just-
gonna
I'm
go
just
ahead and
here
move
being a
on.
truth teller. I'm sorry.
Yes, we heard you, Braylon. We heard you. So, Shayna,
Hey,
you ready?
I'm ready.
So obviously, accountability was a word that was thrown around a lot during your segment. When they were referring to you, they were calling you purple dress. All through the comments. So let's see what people were talking about and why they said that.
Yeah, why are you single?
Oh, okay. We'll still ask.
You are handsome. You are definitely my type. I just did not like the question. I feel like when men ask that sometimes, they're trying to find something wrong. And I'm single because I'm single. I haven't met the person. I just didn't like the question.
From your last relationship, name one thing that you did wrong and one thing that he did wrong.
I'm not answering that.
Okay.
Lack of accountability.
Yeah, facts.
I ain't gonna lie. If y'all been sub to me, y'all'll know that the episode they finna talk about, I reacted to that. So go check it out on my channel. If you want to watch the whole episode, I reacted to it on my channel. But, like I said, in that same reaction video, Lack of accountability, fellas. Lack of accountability. Men need to know about your past relationship. Excuse me. Men need to know about your past relationships so that we know A, if you're healed, or B, if you're in the stage of healing. Okay? Because why would I get in a relationship with you if you still have baggage from your old relationship? Or if you're not fully healed from your relationship? Or I don't know what your ex did in your old relationship to where I can not do that but be better. How do I know that? But you're just withholding information. Because you don't want to tell me that A, you cheated, B, you were emotionally unavailable, or both of them. Or it can be anything. It's not that you're bringing your past into your new relationship. It's more so of making your partner aware of the hurt that you may have been in, and so that we might not do that to you. And it's transparency. It's transparency, fellas. That's a red flag. If a girl doesn't want to tell you her past trauma or her past with a relationship now, I'm not saying she's entitled to tell you every trauma that happened in her life, but just past relationships, because you're working on a relationship, right? So I want to know how your past relationships went so that we can make this one work. That's all it is. Simple and cut. And it's plain. It's simple.
So cute.
So Shayna, what do you have to say, about the comment saying you just have a lack of accountability, you didn't want to take any type of accountability when it came to some of these questions? What do you have to say about that?
Okay, so honestly, when I filmed the episode, I left there on such a high. I was like, oh my gosh, this was so fun. And I even spoke to my match, Jeremiah, and a couple that we went out with. I'm like, they're gonna drag me a little bit because I wasn't answering some questions, but I didn't know it was gonna be to that extent, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all came from my life. And I know I can't go back and fix the past. I can only grow from what happened. When I first was reading the comments, I was like, no, but I had to sit down and think about it. If 2,000-3,000 people are saying something, I have to change something, I had to fix something. So I went back and watched the episode, and if I could have changed something, I would have answered the questions. One of my mistakes that I made going on this show was I live a somewhat private life, and I'm going on a public platform, and thought that I didn't have to answer certain stuff, and I learned that was a big mistake. I am a very accountable person, but so my match on the show, which was Jeremiah, shout out to Jeremiah, I could, honestly, I did apologize to him after the show, that I should have given him the opportunity to pop if I didn't want to pop my balloon. I should have let that up to him. And then after the show, I did answer the question answer his question. And the first guy that asked, why am I single? I could have answered that question too. So, I'm watching the episode, and I got a lot of positive feedback and I got a lot of negative feedback, and I can only grow from what happened. So yeah.
We need a small business loan fast. I got this.
Loan cannon!
Okay, all right. So just to open it up to everyone.
Yeah, that's the biggest red flag ever. The very first thing you should ask someone when you're talking, especially I'm talking to dudes, is like, what happened in your previous relationship and what did you do for that? We had that conversation about what I did. I mean, aside from the show I'm talking about. But, and then I had a conversation with Chanel about that, but that's the first question. What did you do for that relationship to quote unquote not work? Because most, and no feminist type stuff, but I'm not saying, but most women or most people will just gonna say, oh, it's just the guy, he did this. No, and that's a red flag in itself. If they can't say one thing what's hard about dating you? That's a question you should ask anyone you're speaking to. And if you can't answer that, what's hard about dating you, can't say one thing that's hard about dating you, stay away from that woman.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, let me address Tim before you speak. I do agree with you, and like I said, I learned from this experience. And if you guys remember, I did say we both did something wrong. It wasn't just him, it wasn't just me, it was both of us collective. But in that moment, it's action. Cameras are, none of this was rehearsed. Y'all, when we go on this show, Arlette don't meet us with us in the back. This is what's gonna happen. It's literally action, and just that was the first thing that came to my mind. I'm sorry. Let me finish. When I spoke to Jeremiah, and I did answer the question. I'm not perfect. I have fallen. And I do take accountability that I did do things wrong in my past relationship. If I could go back and fix it, and I apologize to everybody that I did get upset, I would have answered the question. There's no way that I said I was perfect, I didn't do anything wrong. I did not say that one time. So people that are saying I'm a red flag because of that.
Nobody is perfect,
including
you, honey.
Yeah, no one is perfect, and I apologize to my match. I can only grow from the situation, so I did say what I did wrong and what he did wrong, and we both moved on from the situation.
Absolutely.
Real quick follow-up. So, but you're saying like, oh, none of this is rehearsed. When you're saying, oh, all these cameras and stuff, well, why wouldn't your first reaction be to tell the truth?
Okay, so I didn't lie. I did not lie. In that moment, I was the only one. So I'm addressing the moment with me and Jeremiah. I was the only one who still had my balloon at that moment. The only person. And when he asked me that question, it was honestly, it was just me guarding my heart in that moment, because I was in a room full of strangers. I didn't know anyone, and that was just me protecting myself in that moment. And I didn't feel like it was like a safe environment for me to open up myself in that manner. I didn't know anyone to just start saying stuff about me. Had I had gone back, I would have absolutely answered the question. It was nothing bad, it was nothing scary, you know what I mean? I was just really guarding myself in that moment, and it didn't turn out the way I thought it would have turned out, But moving forward, if that question is asked to me again, I will answer it.
So we're on a public platform, so we're looking for transparency.
I agree.
So when they ask the question, and the first thing you do is pop, in my mind automatically is you ran.
Yeah, I agree. I can't say what you're saying is wrong, because I did run in that moment. Like I said, if I was able to do it again, I would have let Jeremiah pop the balloon. I wouldn't have popped it, or the other guy. So they're telling us to move forward. So I hope I did answer your question. You guys, I am very accountable. I have people around me who keeps me accountable. The picture that was painted was not me, but I grew from the situation. I learned, if you live a private life, do not go on a public platform.
Well spoken. Can I just say one thing, like just in your defense, with everything you said, coming out in front of people, you don't know anyone, just that question, why are you single? Women, we just don't like it. We'll answer it, but sometimes when we get that question on the phone, it's like, I don't want to talk about that right now.
Is that?
It's nothing wrong with having that conversation, but sometimes timing is important when you ask that question. And when a guy approaches a woman and be like, man, you look good, you got everything, why are you single?
Mm-hmm. It's like translation.
I don't want to talk about that
right now. What's wrong with you?
My answer
like
to that, why we're single, because God made Adam. And when he made Adam, he made Eve. He didn't make Eve and Samantha and Sarah and multiple women. He made Adam with Eve, one person. So when we're living in this life, when there's multiple people and it's kind of hard to maneuver to find your person, you found your person. Both of you put in the work to find that.
Right. So,
but a lot of us have to put in that work.
So
to
when
find
asked
our person.
though, why are you single? It's simple to say, I just haven't found my person.
And that's what I said. That's exactly what I said too. Maybe I shouldn't have popped, and like I said, it's like men are trying to find something wrong with us. I'm single because like I said, I haven't met my match. I haven't met my soulmate. Yeah. And I believe that God is keeping him somewhere for me, and I'm okay on waiting. And
I feel like that answer is already there. Like, why would you ask somebody why you single?
Because not everybody's on that.
What you want me?
Don't, bro. Like, bro, we grown as fuck. Why does it matter if somebody asks you why you single? Why does that matter? Why do women hate that question so much? I'm going off what she said. She said women hate that question. Why are you single? Why do you just be upfront? The person who for you gonna be for you. You're scared that nobody's gonna like you because you're toxic. You're not accountable, and you're just all around not a good person with a good heart. Because if you're those things, why wouldn't somebody accept you? Just tell the truth. Be honest. Be upfront. The person who for you is going to be for you. Why would you want to withhold any information about yourself? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Like, oh, because I beat up my boyfriend? Like, I don't know what you want to hear when you ask that. Why are you single?
The truth.
You know?
The truth. We want to hear the truth.
But so, what do you mean the truth?
I got 5 kids, and it's hard for somebody to accept that.
So that's what you want somebody to say?
No, we want the truth.
I see.
We want
Truth.
transparency. That's it.
What is it?
Why are you guys single? Okay. Why are you single?
We're matched.
Yeah,
over
we're
here.
quiet.
We're matched
Well,
over here.
I'm just indifferent.
Reggie said, "My match is here."
Why were you single before?
Same reason, not finding your person.
That's true.
And then being open to finding the right person.
See, when I answered like I answered
because we don't know you. Because we don't know you. We're just meeting you.
If you're intelligent enough to
Right.
know that a person hasn't found their person yet,
We don't know
then you're
their
intelligent
story.
to know why someone's
So
single.
I'm supposed
They
to look
found
at
their
you and
person.
know your story automatically. We don't have to ask you questions to get to know you. That's what the
Yeah,
questions
you
are
can
for.
ask questions, but
Right.
at the end of the day,
That's the
what's
question. That's what dating is. I'm
like,
asking
what-
questions.
at the end of the
What have
day,
you
like,
been through? What's your experience? What's your story? Why are you single?
See if they're crazy,
Just tell me
basically.
this.
that's
Let's have a
different.
conversation.
That's
You don't
different. But the
It ain't
question
gonna be
why
extra.
Bruh, you see, that's his wife. That's his wife. That's his wife. He know what he talking about. All them single girls over there, excuse my language, them bitches don't know what the fuck they talking about. I'm sorry. He got his wife. You see, his wife ain't said a word. His girl ain't said nothing, nigga. We 40 minutes in. She ain't said a goddamn thing. And she got a man. And y'all hoes over there running y'all mouth. Where y'all man at? Make it make sense.
on the Pop the Balloon shows, like what you want me to do? Tell you on the Pop the Balloon while I'm
It's
singing?
communication. Tell me the truth. Just talk to me. Let me know me. Don't try to overthink it like, nah, it ain't that deep. Tell me exactly.
It's timing, period.
You don't, but
It's
you're,
timing.
you know what to expect from this show.
It's
You
timing.
know what to expect. You came on the show and you're
All right, so
millions of
then
people.
don't get mad if somebody choose not to answer a question on the show.
You cannot. We on a public
always have
platform.
to
We're on the
to
Pop
decline,
All right,
right?
y'all. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. This is Mike's topic, which is a good segue because we're moving on to our lovely engaged couple here. Let's give it up for them. All right. So obviously, Mike and Kay, you guys are our first Pop the Balloon or Find Love engaged couple, and we are so happy for y'all. Let's go ahead and see your journey and what it took for you guys to get to where you are today.
I just wanted to know where you were from, and then how do you feel about men with kids?
I'm from Dallas, Texas,
Okay.
and I would prefer him not to have kids
Okay.
because I don't have kids. But I'm open-minded.
You didn't let her finish.
She says she would prefer, so I don't want her to settle. I want her to get exactly what she wants.
I feel that. I appreciate that.
I have 2 children, so 19, 14. I'm very interested. If anything, I think you're very beautiful. I like the way you carry yourself. You said you're big on health, stuff like that. I'm into that. So yeah, I would have kept, but I mean, maybe I should have held on, let you make the decision. But
Yeah,
at
I
the
was
same time,
I'm
I kind of
open-minded, but
okay. I mean, if I'll take a balloon back and then I'll let you make the decision.
yeah, get your balloon
Okay.
back. That's
Can we get a
crazy.
balloon back? Let's get a balloon back.
You didn't even let me finish.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and I don't feel like I'm rushing. I feel like it's natural. So, I mean, honestly.
Are you serious? Oh,
Nicole, I love you deeply, man. And we are moving at our own pace. Regardless of anybody else's opinion, you are a special woman, man. And when a man knows, he knows. And I believe from the bottom of my heart that you are my person, my best friend, the person I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with and just have a good time, man. We just enjoy this ride together, man. So will you do me the honor and be my wife?
Yes.
We gotta clap it up for them, man. We gotta clap it up for them, bruh. Clap it up for them, bruh. Getting engaged on a Pop the Balloon show, bruh. That shit beautiful, bruh. I can't lie. Like, it's beautiful. It gives me hope. Like, it's just great to see black love black people like loving each other, bro. And that's just like he said, when you know, you know. And to my girl supporters out there, if he know, bro. Don't be stuck in a relationship for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? 3 years, 4 years. You saying you don't think if he know. Like, that's just what it is. If he know. And shout out to them. Shout out to them, man. You feel? You feel?
Wow, that was so beautiful.
Did you know you was gonna do that?
Okay, hold on, y'all. So obviously, Mike, you are a man of like words.
Look, man.
Yeah.
I'm a poet, but you know the words just came naturally, man. It's easy to just express yourself when the sentiment is genuine. So, you know, Kay's a beautiful woman, just a great person in general. So. You know, I mean every word, and we've been rocking ever since. So
That's good. That's good. So I'm not gonna lie. When y'all first walked off on Pop the Balloon, I was a little unsure about you guys. I was like, dang, I don't know, man. he popped, and she's not sure about the kids. You know, whatever
The way
it is.
he grabbed my hands when we walked off, he wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure. But so, you know, obviously he initially popped because he does have kids. Have the kids? How's that been like for you? I know because first you were a little iffy about it. How has it been?
Oh, it's been good for me.
Okay.
I mean, it's my co-parenting situation has always been good. My kids are a little bit older, so it's never really any issues. And then the kids are older, they welcome Kay in, and just, you know, they're teenagers. As long as they're happy, everybody's happy, I'm happy. Then it's been a good situation. So
Yeah, both of our families have been very supportive so far. So.
Good. So speaking of your families, how was it? Were they shocked that you guys, you know, because how long after you guys met did you get engaged?
2.
It was about a month and a couple weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
I knew after like 2 weeks,
Period.
you know, what I was gonna do. So then we went to the follow-up.
Damn, 2 weeks.
And that was that.
So how did
month
they
and a half
take it?
later.
How did they take it when you guys told
I mean,
them?
they was shocked like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't expect the reaction on the internet to be what it is, but I mean, it's a lot of love and support. You know, people telling us their journey, their stories, and saying when you know is a true statement, man. It's kind of like one of those things that's like you can't really explain, but when you know, you definitely know. So.
Yeah. Right. Like my family was definitely like, are you sure? But then I told them, you know, watch the show, watch the proposal, and they did. They saw his character. They saw, you know, all the things he was saying about me, and they were happy for me after seeing it, after seeing us together.
Yeah.
You can
Sometimes
feel
you just
it,
gotta
though.
see
Yeah,
it
I
to
know.
believe
You
it.
can feel y'all.
Congratulations,
energy,
y'all.
Connected.
Literally.
Thank
and it's
you.
so high vibrational.
Thank you.
I'm
And
so
like
excited.
being public with, you know, relationships is something that both of us have never done before. So our family was like, you know, this must be serious, and it is very serious. So
Yeah, because you guys started a YouTube channel and everything,
Yeah,
right?
we have a YouTube, Love McKay. It's at probably 11,000 subscribers.
11,000
Lot of-
subscribers.
lot of love.
Congrats, y'all.
Yes.
Switch to Google Fi Wireless today and use your data abroad at no extra cost on Unlimited Plus.
follow our
Love is
YouTube
real, man.
page.
A lot of love, man. So,
Oh man. So have you guys started wedding planning? I know you just got engaged. We ain't trying to rush y'all, but I'm just asking. Have you started?
We started. We have a date. We have a
Okay.
venue. We're making our guest list.
Can I come to the wedding? Can I come to the wedding? Just let me perform. Let me rap. Come on. Let me get Mike, I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram, brother. You better respond to my DM. I need in on that wedding. On Granny.
Leave him at the door.
It's LOL, but I'm
Well, unfortunately, you're not on episode 12.
Who's gonna talk about everybody leaves there?
Wait, when is the date?
When if you want to disclose it, I know a lot of people. Some people don't like disclosing the dates.
Is it
Yeah,
next year? Or?
So we're getting married June 1st, 2025, because
Because we
June
met.
1st is the day we met. On
Let's give it up for them. Yes.
Congratulations.
Wow, I'm definitely so happy for you guys.
Going to NBA Finals?
What did he say?
NBA Finals.
Berlin never getting married.
Okay, well, yeah, like everyone here said, you know, we feel the love between you guys. Like it's so hard to believe that you guys just met, you know, not that long ago. But you know, like Mike said, when a man knows, he knows. And a woman too. We know too. All right, perfect. So our next gentleman was definitely talked about a lot, all over. You know, there's clips of you on TikTok, Instagram, even Facebook. I don't even go on Facebook, but I've seen it on Facebook. So, Brian, you already know we're talking about you.
Right.
Let's go ahead and take a look at your journey on Pop the Balloon.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
Yes.
Okay. How many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? How many kids
and your
you
preference?
have?
I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay. How many baby daddies?
2.
2.
Mhm.
Okay. So it's no disrespect towards that, right?
Mhm.
But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man.
Mhm.
That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman.
That's exactly right. Why? Because there's billions of women on this planet.
All right, Brian. So you came out episode 15. I was like, Brian, what are some of your deal breakers? You said you don't have not one, not any. But as we saw, as you went down the line, you did have a deal breaker, and that was women that have multiple baby daddies.
Right?
So, you know, what do you, is that something you came out knowing, or?
Of course I came out knowing, but for that right person, I will compromise for that, right? And I think every man will compromise for that if they come in with multiple kids for multiple different men, right? We gotta like them like that. That was my deal breaker, but like I said on the show, then I would extend grace for somebody that I'm feeling like that. So that's what that was.
Okay. So then, why is that something you didn't say like up front when I was like, oh, what's your deal breaker?
Because after listening to the women, I don't know which one I was gonna like. You know, I didn't, as far as their responses, who I was gonna attract or, you know, pull energy from. So I didn't really know who I was gonna feel until I heard what they had to say. So that's that grace part right there, right? So even if they had multiple different kids from multiple different men, if I still like them like that, I would accept that, like real men do.
Okay. So you're kind of saying like you didn't want to say that just in case one of them popped on you?
All of them would have popped if I said that.
He was testing the waters.
Yeah.
But he was giving nobody grace. Why are you saying
Well,
grace?
I mean,
You were giving no
even-
grace.
Y'all just
Even though
ain't
that
that. Y'all just ain't that. I'm telling you, it don't matter. It matter to some, but it don't matter to all. You feel me, fellas? You gotta pick up what I'm putting down. I'm giving y'all real game right now. It matters to some. It don't matter to all. Listen to what the man said. The top tier men, they pick. So why would I pick you if you got multiple kids with multiple men when I got this little fine tender over here? She ain't got no kids. It's just what it is. But you might got multiple kids by multiple baby daddies. But we might have a little, you know what I'm saying, exception for you. Cause you might be bad as hell. We might can slide you through that door real quick. But all women don't get that treatment. I'm just being real. Pick up what I'm putting down, fellas.
We talked, me and this guy earlier, we was joking around. He said nothing wrong. Like, it devalues the woman when you go through multiple men and have multiple baby daddies. We don't want to deal with that. If you got 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, it's like, damn, your decision-making skills are horrible.
Y'all forget that y'all are the ones who
right there.
And then y'all forget that I'm 41 years old. I got a 25-year-old child. So you're basing your perception of me from 25 years ago.
Come on.
I'm not that person I'm not that kid that I was 25 years ago.
Speak on
And I'm not that young adult that I was 25 years ago. I've grown from that. I've healed from that. I now make better choices, better decisions.
Right.
And I live more of a healthy love life, you know, than I did then. So you're gonna tell me, oh, well, you got this many kids, I can't date you.
No,
oh,
it's not-
but that
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. What? I'm trying to put it as simple as possible. Yes, sir. Yes.
25 years
It's
ago,
not the number of
at what
kids.
point are you going to give grace? Like, at how long are you going to, I don't want to use the word punish, for lack of better words, a woman for her past?
It's
Like,
not the-
Brian came out and said, I don't judge a woman from their past.
And then
We all
judged.
make mistakes. And then he basically just flat out judged.
That's the gentleman's preference. We're not judging you for how many kids. It's
Yeah.
how many baby fathers you got. If you
Okay.
get with a guy, and I'm 40 years old per
Yeah.
se, and I have 8 kids by 6 different women,
Yeah.
that says something.
And then everybody's situation is
does.
different.
That
Like
part. 4
we all
kids
have
and
different
4 baby
circles.
daddies?
But that's not
3
what
kids
it
and 3
was.
baby
I have
daddies?
my children. I have by 2 different men, and I was in a 12-year relationship that was abusive. I escaped that by God's grace. I give thanks every day. And so when I moved on to the next relationship, I'm just looking for something better than what I had. And just because it was better doesn't mean it was for me. So when I realized,
But that's
this isn't
on
for
you.
me, should I marry this man just because society is going to look at me like I'm a failure as a mother or as a woman? Or no, should I keep going and look for what is really for me? I'm
I'm
not going to
having
say that
kids
I've
by this
made
man?
all the best decisions as a young adult. I never said I made the best decisions.
And that's
but
what we're referring to, the
yeah.
decision-making skills.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you looking for an easy way to view and manage your mail and packages from anywhere, 24/7? Well,
And I'll say this. Just how we base women off of kids and baby fathers, don't y'all do the same thing with men? If they got money or if they don't have money, it's the same. I just don't get how women want to judge, but don't want to be judged. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Men get judged. Oh, you're too short. You're too broke. You can't. Like, what's the problem? I done seen hella women come on this show and tell men, oh, you're too short. Or you're not my type because you're too short. But if a man say you got too many baby fathers, he the devil. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's now, that's in the past. So you're not gonna meet a woman and she tell you she stole a candy bar at 14 years old. Oh no, I can't do that. I don't do thieves. She's
always
she,
a thief.
Yeah, she was a kid. She made a mistake. She ate that, and the candy bar is gone. So in my situation, I feel like I ate that. I ate that relationship that I went through. I ate being a young teenage parent. I ate it. Like the young kids say, you ate. I feel like I ate. I've grown from that. I'm not that person that I was.
The relationship
so why?
is awesome, but the key, you're bearing the man's children.
All right. So, Janae, when you were having, your conversation with Brian during that segment, what was going through your mind when he's asking you all these questions like, okay, how many baby daddies, how many kids? What was your thought process? Like, if you want to walk us through that.
I'm true to my core. I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm not ashamed of my 3 kids. And if I wouldn't have the 3 baby daddies, I wouldn't have my 3 amazing kids. I don't allow him and his judgment to define me as a woman or where I stand on today. It's his preference. He deserves a queen of whatever that looks like for Brian. But for me, you have to accept me as a whole with a 4 unit. So it's either, are you even equipped to hold down this fort? You can't judge me. I didn't take anything personally. I talked to Brian afterwards. I said, I don't take anything personal. I'm not mad at you. It is what it is.
It's a
my
preference.
person is my person. You know what I'm saying? But like, people don't know how to live in reality. They want to live into society, and it's fake to me. I'm
When are women gonna learn? When does the accountability set in? You say you're not mad, but you're mad. You're going back and forth over his preference. It will be a man that doesn't have a problem with taking care of you and your kid. He's not gonna be faithful. Just like the last nigga was. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, you're gonna find your person. You're gonna find your person. But it's not gonna be the stipulations that you think it's gonna be. It's gonna be a man that you probably won't even look at. That's what women don't get. It's gonna be a man that you probably wouldn't even look his way. Cause you so caught up on he's too short. He don't have money. But he'll love you though. He treats you right. But he not rich. You're not gonna get that top tier man coming in with 3 baby daddies and 3 kids. I'm sorry. It's gonna be somebody who love you for sure. It's gonna be somebody who want to take care of you for sure. But it's not gonna be the type of man that you think it is. If you keep going after that type of man, you're gonna end up with another baby daddy and another kid. Set your own reality. Simple.
I'm not with it.
Okay. And then I think Shayna, you wanted to say
So
something.
one thing I do want to say, which I said to you earlier, we all have our preference, which is fine. You might like him tall, you might like him short, you might like him with the kids. But I think it was just your delivery that really was kind of tough to watch. So that's all I had to share. We kind of chatted about it before. You know, everyone's entitled to what they like, but it's just the way you were speaking to the ladies, which was kind of harsh.
So speaking on that, Brian, do you feel like you could have delivered your message in a different way?
I think I wanted to deliver it the way I did, right?
Okay.
Because if I'm coming on some softness, you're not gonna really grasp what I'm telling you,
That's not.
right? And the thing about accountability is you want me to deliver it the way you want to hear it. Nah, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. You got to be able to embrace that. We as men, we embrace accountability. And women have to do the same exact
Women
thing
do
and not get
embrace
angry
accountability. I'm not
and
angry.
feel like men
I'm
are
not-
aggressive
I'm not
and
being
feel like
aggressive.
men are aggressive
You are being
when they're delivering what they're trying to say. Like, no, I wasn't disrespectful on the show, right? And maybe I could have delivered it a little bit softer. But
And
that's
then
not
James,
the route that I chose.
you wanted to say something?
Brother, the way you've
Hold
been
on,
talking.
one second. James is going to go.
I wanted to say something about that. I understand both sides. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I don't care if a female has a starting lineup. You know what I mean? Like, I've dated girls that have multiple kids, you know, and I think that men think one of two ways. One is like, okay, you made horrible decisions. And then the other downfall could be, you know, these are extra mouths to feed or bills, you know. And for me, I love kids, you know, like I'm a kids person, so I don't mind dating a woman that has kids. So that's all I wanted to say is like.
Can I say something? Brian, I don't think your delivery was 100% wrong, but there is a difference between you as a type of man and there's another type of man. There's 2 different types of men. It's your preference, and it's a man that knows that he comes into this world to be a leader, protector, provider, who also knows that you're going to take care of a family as a whole. It doesn't matter if they're your kids or it takes a village to raise these kids. I didn't take any judgment, but if you prefer a woman with 1 kid or you want some more with more kids, that's on
fine.
you. You're just not my person, and I'm not mad at you. And I'm not even mad at the world. And I don't give a fuck about anybody. If we can keep it G. You know, I take care of my kids. They're well taken care of. I'm an independent woman. And I deserve a strong man who's ready to take care of a household. Not saying that that's not you or no other man in this world. everybody got their own opinion, and I respect you 100%.
That's the realest shit she said all night. I can respect that. I can respect that, fellas. What she said was 100% transparent and true to herself. She said, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, my kids taken care of regardless. I can rock with that. I can rock with that. And all them kids, it might not be his preference, like she said. But it is a man that's gonna come in and take care of that for sure. It's a nigga out there ready to take care of that right now. For real.
And it is what it is.
And Doug.
And if we win, we get to tell you how Liberty Mutual customizes cars.
And let me hold on, wait, hold on. And I respect that, I appreciate that, right? It's gonna be a special type of man that's gonna come in and take care of you and your unit. That's gonna take care of you and your unit, right? Because most men want to start their own family, all right? You know what I'm saying? So why would we come in and be a stepdad when we know if you have 3 kids, then I'm gonna be the 4th? You're gonna look at me like the 4th, even if I'm taking care of the house, right? Because they're not mine.
Because you're not a baby daddy or husband.
Thank
You're not going to be a
You're
baby
the head
daddy.
of household. It's a difference.
I understand that, but I'm not their real father, right? So I'm not their biological father, right? So, and things come with that, right? It comes with, you may feel like, you know, I'm not raising your sons right.
Or you can't.
I'm a dead this right now. I had a baby daddy that told me in front of my child, I am not his daddy. I don't need a nigga like that. And I said nigga.
You don't want one.
I need a man who knows who's gonna come into a whole house. He's gonna take mine as his. He's gonna take me as his partner. It's one, honey. When you find a wife, you find a good thing. I'm not living into society or social media. This show, and I appreciate you guys, because this is real life. You show me the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say too much more, but you know that is it.
If you guys were to get together, hypothetically speaking.
Who?
Yeah, I'm just hypothetically speaking.
Just hypothetically, you and Brian.
You and Brian. If you and Brian were to get together, hypothetically speaking, can he put his hands on your children?
What? Put his hands on my
As far
children?
that's a real question.
Let's word that a
Can
little.
he? Well, we know what we're talking about. I mean, Brian, you understood what I was saying, correct?
Correct.
If your kids is acting up,
Yeah.
can he whoop your kids?
If
Like he
they
would whoop
need
his
it.
own son?
If they need it.
Uh,
I mean, let's be real.
You just
This
have
ain't
to
about
be
that, but let's be
if,
real.
If you're gonna whoop somebody else's kids, you just got to be ready for that repercussion.
The afterward.
Exactly. What
You
comes
feel
after
me?
that? Because as a father, nobody's gonna whoop my kids.
Exactly.
But if
barely whoop
I
my
am the
kids.
step parent of somebody else's kids, I'm a whoop them.
But you're not
And
gonna
I
whoop 'em for
understand
nothing.
that's
can't whoop
double.
your kids, but
no,
you can
Different
because
ways to discipline
I'm ready to
kids
fight for
besides
mine.
whooping them. Thank
I'm
you.
ready
I
to
got a
fight for
5-year-old.
mine.
My
So
son has never had a whooping.
listen, I'm ready to fight.
He gonna be bad as fuck. He 5, and he ain't never whooped him? He bad as hell on my mama. Like, ain't gonna lie. Chat. I was brought up, my mama and daddy beat my ass. It was some shit. Niggas could be down the street doing some bullshit, smoking weed or some shit. Nigga, I ain't gonna be down the street doing that shit, cause I know my mama gonna beat my ass. And I feel like that's what's missing in today's world. We need more niggas beating they kids' ass. What? Nigga, I got my ass tore up. You better beat that motherfucker. You crazy as hell.
Mine, so I'm going to check you on that, and if dude wanted to check me on that, he has that right, and that's all I'm saying.
And,
is you
and those
gotta-
are the issues that we deal. And those are the issues that we deal with being a step parent. Like, and another
are the
thing that I want to
insecurities.
address is that, like Brian, I've been hearing you talk since we've been here all day. Like, your demeanor hasn't changed. So I want to say, like, I don't think that you were aggressive at all. I think that you were being you. And I appreciate that authenticity that you have been bringing. And I still got and I still got a couple more jokes in the back of my head for your ass too.
Okay, y'all, let's wrap this up. And so Chanel, you were like the queen of facial expressions.
I was.
And everyone was showing you like I was getting tagged all over Instagram like, look at this woman, like she's making all the faces. And I feel like most of it was during Brian's segment. So let's take a look at all the faces you were making.
That disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman.
But you're judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that
Damn.
I'm not for you. If you're gonna judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. You know, so I'm not judging
And I
you and your
understand that.
opinion
How many
and
kids
your
you have?
preference. I have 3.
She look old as fuck. She look damn near 50. You can't tell. Oh my God. You can't tell me she not 50, bro. You can't tell me she not 50. She look old as fuck. Now, I ain't saying nothing wrong with older women, but I'm just, it's giving old as hell. No cap.
I mean, like,
I appreciate it.
but you.
She said period.
So it's like when the mic was in front of you, you didn't say too much, but like your face was speaking for you.
I didn't even know the camera was on me.
Oh yeah.
You know, because the way you guys are very strategic in the way you set it up, so I thought the cameras was focusing on them. So I was just sitting on the side like, I had no idea they had everything on there. But that's just me in general. But it was a little shocking. Like Brian came out, like some people would say in the comments, like swinging, like on everybody. I don't have any kids, so and also I was thinking like I wish he asked me some questions because I'm gonna get them. But it didn't come back to that. It didn't circle back. But
Okay. And then just to go ahead and wrap up Brian's segment, you are writing a book.
Yes.
Or you actually wrote a book already. So is it finished?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Let's go
Perfect
ahead.
match. The perfect match. 7 keys to pop your balloon or find love. You can find it on Amazon for a pre-order, or you can find it on my website at perfectmatchbook.com.
We need a small business loan fast.
I got this. Lone Falcon!
But what is 7 keys? What do you mean 7 keys to?
Seven advices, 7 keys, 7 tips, right? 7 motivations, to be able to pop your balloon like you did for me, right? Or find love like you did for Reggie. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what it is.
What are 3?
What are the 7 keys?
You gotta buy the book.
Gotta buy the book.
Gotta buy the book.
No free promo. On Granny.
You were on our very first podcast that me and BM did, and we did talk a little bit about it. So let's take a little glimpse at that.
But you definitely want to pick this up right here. This is going to make a lot of perfect matches. It's going to save people a lot of time, right? This is definitely something that you want in your book collection. This is for all the readers.
So Brian, you said that this book is going to get people a lot of matches.
Right.
And then some of the comments during that podcast said, how is Brian writing a book about matches when he didn't even get one?
Right. And I saw that. Right. And I saw that. But, every shot you take, you're not going to make. Right. But at the same time, there's humility in the journey. Right. So I wrote the book so you can be able to take a different route or take a different approach than what I did, so you won't get popped or for you to get chosen, right? So just because I didn't get a match, it doesn't mean I'm not gonna find a match, right? So my old lady somewhere might be somewhere else. I don't know. She might not be on the show. She might be watching the show. She might be waiting for me to come get her, wherever she might be.
Right. You might be overseas.
It might be, I might be a passport bro, right? Because our black American women tripping around here.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
No.
Y'all tripping, you dig? Y'all tripping.
Take accountability.
Don't have us go abroad and find somebody else that's of a different ethnicity when you right here at home. Please
I heard
don't
they not
do
making
that.
it back from over there.
I like that nigga, man.
So is anybody here picking up Brian's book? Y'all picking
I'm
up
gonna
the
buy
book?
it.
I'm gonna buy the book. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I want the book. I ain't gonna lie. I want the book. Amazon? He said Amazon? I want the book.
I'll just put it on the shelf.
How much is it?
It's $22.99.
Okay.
So it's reasonable. It's $9.99 on Kindle. You can pre-order it.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm glad you were able to write that book, and I do hope that you get lots of sales on it.
Thank you.
And everybody reads in on it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. So on episode 20, it ended off with such a bang. Our last girl came out and she was like, you know what? Y'all can get a piece of me. So let's go ahead and take a look at Dorian's journey.
Spots on your stain on your little dress.
I was in the back drunk, so whatever.
Oh yeah, you feel me? I can't
It's
do
fine.
that.
It's a $300 dress.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's the $300 dress. My bad. I got a little makeup on it.
And I popped my balloon because you came out a little aggressive. You feel me? I like femininity. I'm not saying you not feminine, but your demeanor, maybe it's the liquor. You feel me? But
No. I just don't think I would like to be out on a nice dinner date or skydiving with somebody that wears pearls. So I don't like the pants. I'm going to be honest. I think that since you're light skinned, you should have wore something a little bit more, less olive. But okay.
I thought she was gonna say sage.
Okay, so Dorian, let's start off with the first thing that's been going all around the internet, the $300 dress.
Yeah, if you know me, I love cocktail dresses. My favorite place to shop is House of CB, O'Poly, any UK brand. They're in a frenzy because I said the dress was $300 and they're getting it for $17.99, which is okay. It's nothing wrong with that, but yeah.
So yours was
$300
from
It's
House of CB, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put it on Instagram. It got like almost 3 million views now. Because they were so obsessed with the dress, because I look good in it.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful dress. Beautiful dress.
It was just a lip liner pencil drop. Imagine just dropping a lip liner on your dress like that, just to die.
I didn't even see the stain.
Exactly, he was delusional.
That part. Okay. And now there was a part, I think it was when you were talking to the second guy, Ryan, sorry, when you were talking to Ryan, and he started saying a statement about how you had an unwelcoming demeanor, and you said, we all know why. Why? If you want to explain that.
So I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to tiptoe around my words with that because I do have a nice job. But if you look at Ryan's YouTube, you look at his pictures on his Instagram, you look at his exes, Ryan just looks like he brings green bean casserole to the barbecue. And that's exactly what I meant when I said that. Shout out to Ryan.
He like white girls.
Video. I seen what you said about you want to figure out where I'm from and how my parents are.
He like
They're
white
great people.
girls.
They raised me to stand up for myself.
That part.
Okay. So now, were you shocked that all the guys were like, yeah, we agree, you came out aggressive?
No. I wasn't shocked.
Okay.
I was raised by men, so I understand what they were saying. I mean, I'm for a certain type of person. I'm for a certain type of man. I feel like their reasons weren't as straightforward as they could have been. Like, I thought it was an open dialogue. I wanted them to get in a little bit more of a detail of why they didn't like me besides me being aggressive and assertive. They really wanted to call me ghetto. Honestly.
Ain't nothing wrong from being from the ghetto.
It's not. It's like I really learned on social media.
I'm from
just
the ghetto.
You feel me? So I really learned. It's crazy how they just, the way my cadence, how they just automatically, oh, she's ghetto, she's ratchet. When you can do both. You can be both. You can be corporate. You can be from the hood. They just didn't know how to handle me, but we don't come from the same place, and I respect them, and I respect how they feel. So I don't expect them type of men to understand me.
So yeah, there are like three big, basically misconceptions around TV advertising. The first one is that it costs millions. Not true anymore. Like even with $50, you can run your ad on live sports, on like any channel that you.
They not my type.
So after you guys watched Dorian's segment, I know that whole lineup of guys, they were like, yes, when the last guy was like, yeah, I feel like you're coming off aggressive. Did any of you guys get that impression as well?
No, not at all.
That she was coming off
She was
aggressive.
being real, man. That's what
She was being
I thought she was being real.
I think what the
Chanel.
ball dropped for her was when she was like, I was in the back drunk. Like that right there, you know?
I agree.
And took it and ran with it, right?
I gave them, you guys are totally right. I literally had 2 shots. Come on, all my friends we turned. So I be teed a little bit, but I literally wasn't drunk. I was nervous. It was my first time on a big platform, and it was a lot of different men. So I was nervous. That was my best answer at the time. I was not drunk, y'all.
Okay. That's good.
Are you drunk now?
No, I'm not drunk. I should have brought a bottle of Don Julio and got drunk. I had the same amount of drinks today that I had on the show that day, and this is how I am. And they was just scared a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of think they was too. I didn't really think that nothing you said was wrong.
Thank
I
you.
think you really express yourself well.
Gracias.
I think they just want like I just think they like a lighter, like a more lesser woman who likes to speak more, less
Yeah.
or whatever. You know what I mean? And I know
Yeah.
you're not that type. You very outspoken.
Yeah,
When I watch,
I like an open dialogue with my man. Like I want to joke, I want to laugh, I want to really get the. If we don't speak and we don't talk, and
I ain't gonna lie. She my type right here. A little hood, but not too much. Like to have a good time. Like, turn up with you. Drink with you. On my mama. Bruh, find her Instagram. What's her Instagram? Arlette. Arlette, put me on the show. Put me on the show, Arlette. I'm telling you, I'm coming through smashing. I'm coming through going crazy. Put me on the show. I need to find love. You feel me?
it's got to be soft spoken all the time, then we'll never really get to know each other when we're mad, happy, sad, rich, broke. Like that's childish to me. So they weren't for me, and I wasn't for them. And then hopefully I'll find somebody that appreciate that.
I thought that shit
And James,
was
I think
hilarious.
did you want to
Well, I
add
was just
something?
going to say, I think it came across aggressive because your voice carries. Like, it sounds like you yelling, but you're not. Like, you calm, but your voice carries. Does that make sense?
You have a strong presence, so
Yeah.
this is what it is.
I agree with what he's saying. Strong presence, voice, yelling is crazy. I think they just pinpoint. I think they just said that because the way I talk, the way I act, I'm very energetic. I'm outgoing. So I mean, that's your opinion, but I don't think I was yelling. I was talking in the same voice.
People say that you're yelling when you disagree with them, and everything the guy said, you disagree with them, and you gave them another reason why you felt differently, and they don't
were
like that
gaslighting
either.
me for sure.
Well, okay, well, y'all, that is the end of this reunion. I do thank all of you for giving your input, and all of you guys for being transparent, so open. Like, it takes a lot to come out here and do what you guys did, from going on Pop the Balloon and also coming on here and also doing follow-ups.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
not
lot.
a lot of people are able to do what you guys did. So, let's give it up for yourselves.
Girl, thanks.
Honestly. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the Season 2 reunion of Pop the Balloon or Find Love with me, Arlette Amuli. We do thank you all for all of the support you've given us through this entire season, and we do hope to catch you all Season 3, Episode 1, coming real soon before you even know it.
Okay.
And before you go, I just wanted to take this moment to say happy birthday to my baby. Today's his birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Okay. Happy birthday, Mike.
If y'all could just
Happy
help
birthday.
me wish him a happy birthday, we're gonna sing to him.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mike. Happy birthday to you. Man, shout out Mike, man. More life.
And that's a
On my
wrap.
mama.
We'll catch you all next time. Make some noise, y'all.
If you would like to be part of any upcoming episodes, please fill out the form in the description box. I'm going on Season 3, bruh. Mark my words, nigga. I'm on Season 3. Fuck y'all niggas, bruh. Hey, man. Say, man. Who watched to the end, bro? That's what I want to know. Who watched to the end, bro? Who, like, this is by far the longest video I made. So it's like, who hits it? Let me know, bro. Please let me know if you watch to the end, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Roll to 100 subs. We do this shit. That boy will. Like, what you want to know? You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie. I will say this. It's been on my mind for a long time. Everybody has to do better. As a black community, bro, listen to me. as the black community, bro, everybody has to do better, bro. We have to start loving our black women better. And black women, y'all gotta start loving us black men better. It starts at home. We all gotta heal. And it's just shit. That's just what I wanted to say, bro. That's my piece to wrap up this episode. We've been rocking an hour and 49 minutes, fellas. Damn near 2 hours. Who here, bro? Let me know you here. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Roll to 100 subs. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And we out.